Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime. So in the last episode, we came here to fend Danor drifts and got the wave beam, which is pretty cool. Sort of out of order. It's not that big of a... It's not really a sequence break, because it's the result of a sequence break we did earlier. But we did get it at a point that we're not supposed to. But that's okay, because it saves us time and it makes this Let's Play slightly more interesting. Which is good, because it needs to be interesting, and you need some sort of incentive to watch. Anyway... So what we were supposed to do instead of getting the wave beam is actually come over here and shoot this with a missile and come over here. Because there's a little tunnel, not really a tunnel, it's been snowed in, but we can still get through with the morph, which is cool. And then we're going to scan this, which will, I thought there was a cutscene that shows. But if you looked above here before we came in, there was actually a locked door that we couldn't get through because it was locked. But now it's unlocked. You know what? Actually, no. We're going to leave Fendron Drifts for now and go back to Chozo Ruins because there's something I can get there. Oh, yeah. Oh, I was on my way to Chozo Ruins, but I guess I should show this off. The Wave Beam actually kills these guys kind of well, mostly because it does more damage, but when you kill them, it causes them to short circuit and just shoot wildly, which is pretty funny, kind of cool. And I think you kill them faster with the Wave Beam too, so that's kind of cool. I mean, I'm not charging it all the way, so there's no real good comparison. Let's see, 1 full charge shot, 2 full charge shots, 3 instead of 4, so it's a little bit better, which is cool. But anyway, I'm going to see you back at Chozo Ruins. So one thing I forgot to mention, is that the ship is actually a save station. Well, I think I might have mentioned that, or at least shown that off, but one thing I didn't mention is that your ship is actually the one place in the game that both saves the game and restores your missiles, and other things too, but we don't have those things, so we're not going to talk about them now. That was very speech impeded, and you get things, but you're not just taking this and this, anyway. I'm back now. I was going to cut back a bit later, but I figured now's a good time because I was talking anyway. But yeah, so your ship both saves the game and restores your health and missiles, which is cool. Most save stations just save and restore your health. You don't have to save to do either of those things, though. Your save station will heal you without saving, and your ship will do the stuff without saving. But anyway, we're going to head back to Chozo Ruins for stuff. We're not actually supposed to get the thing we're about to get for quite some time. Well, not quite some time. We're not far from it, but we're still not supposed to be able to get it yet. So it's yet another sequence break. And if you remember way back when I first got the space jump boots in the first sequence break that we ever did, I said something to the effect of I'm going to break this game completely or something like that. But so far this run has actually been pretty tame with regards to sequence breaking, but that is about to change quite drastically in the coming episodes. Not specifically this one, we are going to sequence break something, but pretty soon we're gonna be doing, this game is about to be annihilated and the sequence will be just completely destroyed in every single way, and it's going to be fantastic. And it's going to be cool, and I hope you're around to watch, because it's going to be interesting. Whoa, I never noticed. You can actually see. Well, I noticed that you can see, but I didn't realize how much you could see. That's actually really interesting. Wow. I don't know why there's spikes. I think you can actually kill the birds. Yeah, that's in detail. Yeah, this game has a lot of detail. That's one thing I've always really liked about the Metroid Prime series. It's attention to detail. There's a lot of details, which is pretty cool. And this, I don't know. I like these games. They're pretty good. Or not pretty good. They're very good. Like one of the best. I love them. Anyway, so if you remember a few episodes back, I think 3 now, when we got the bombs and we went through this little tunnel thingy. Well, not little tunnel. We went through this tunnel that like has a tendency to freeze the game, and I was all scared. After that, we went into a room that had a morph ball tunnel, kind of like this one, but without a bomb. And then there was a metal thing to the left of it that I said nothing about. We're actually going to go do stuff with that now. We don't have the capabilities of using that, but we have the capabilities of glitching it. And that's what we're going to be doing in a second here, to go get an item. I tried to get it in the last episode, but I came across a... Oh shit, I'm supposed to be looking this way. So that was very scary, because I haven't saved... because I don't want to save it in the middle of the video. I tried to come here, but I didn't actually have this beam, which locked me out of it. Well, it didn't lock me, but I wasn't able to get the item I wanted because of that. Let's see if I can do it on my first try. Yeah! I have only done that on my first try twice, and the other time was in the last episode. So I guess I've somehow gotten better at the sequence break in the time I've spent away from it. There's a lot of beetles in here, so I'm just going to skip them. But there is also a Chozo lore, so we're going to get that. Which kind of makes sense, considering the fact that we're in the Chozo ruins. This is probably going to be a prime place to get lore. Heh. Prime. Metroid Prime. Heh. I think there's Chozo lore in a few other places outside of Chozo ruins. Yeah, there are. But yeah, I came here and I wasn't able to get through. So now we can get through, which is pretty cool. And we can get into this room, which is a very big room. I think there's a lore up there. But we're not actually supposed to be able to do anything because this is a half pipe and we don't have the item we use with that. We're actually very close to getting it, and I could have just gotten that and then came here, but I don't know. I wanted to do it this way. But to get up, it's quite simple. We just need to do a ghetto jump type deal. Well, it's not really a ghetto jump, just at the height of your first jump, like the pixel perfect height, the highest. I don't remember the word, but at the highest point of your first jump, do a second jump, and then yeah, there we go. Oh wow, 3 lore. Holy shit. At the highest point of your first jump, do a second one, and then you'll be good to go, and you'll be up here, most likely, hopefully. They might have fixed that in Metroid Prime Trilogy, I'm not sure. They actually did get rid of quite a few of the sequence breaks in Metroid Prime Trilogy, which is a little bit saddening. But there's still plenty of ways to break it, because some of them went undiscovered, and some of them aren't really fixable, and it's good. One of my favorite sequence breaks of all time in the entire Metroid Prime Trilogy is still in Metroid Prime Trilogy, so that's cool. But we're in this room now, which is a pretty big and cool room. What? Jeez, what's the white thing? Oh god. Oh no, spooky music. So this is a new enemy. These are Chozo ghosts, or apparition Chozo ghosts. Spectral entity, bioelectrical field, and vulnerable to natural energies. As these entities phase in and out of existence, the only way to track them accurately is with X-ray scanning. This partially phased nature makes them invulnerable to natural energy types such as fire, ice, and electricity. Their aggressive and erratic behavior is most likely due to the corrupting effects of the Phazon and Talon 4 environment. They appear to be drawn to Chozo religious sites where they wreak havoc upon anything that dares enter the area. So, these are Chozo, or rather ghosts of Chozo, which have gone completely and utterly fucking insane because of Phazon. And Phazon is a thing in the game we have not actually encountered yet. Well, actually, we might have, but I didn't talk about it, or we might have in small numbers. And this is the first one you will encounter in the game. And the first time you ever encounter, they're actually programmed to appear in a variety of rooms. But they don't until you encounter this one, or if you do a sequence break, you encounter another one. But this one is just one. Later on, we're going to be fighting multiple ones. They're one of the stronger enemies in the game. They take a lot of hits. They're pretty strong, and they can be kind of annoying, especially in groups. But I like them. They're pretty cool. So they've gone insane as a result of Phazon, which is sort of radioactive blue material. We haven't seen much of it, if any of it at all, but we'll be seeing more and more and more of it as the game progresses. As a kid, I used to say Phasian. Oh yeah, so this is another part of the sequence break type deal that we're doing. So that thingy, because we're supposed to have the thingy that lets us do the rails at this point, but we can skip it by jumping onto this thing and then jumping up here. I don't know how we're able to fit in here, but we can, and then we just morph ball it, and there you go. So that's pretty cool, and we're not supposed to be able to, what am I saying? We're not supposed to be able to do anything here at all yet, but we are now, because sequence breaks. But yeah, as I was saying, sequence breaks are going to be a thing coming up soon. Wow, we actually got a lot of lore in this episode. I think 5. Wow. Which leaves 3, and I know where one of them is, and I think I know where. Actually, I think I don't know. We'll be able to get it all. Wait, what was the path that was opened? What the fuck? Okay, hopefully this works. So how this works is this guy, like, goes bowling, which I think is pretty cool. And we're supposed to have the thingy that lets us attach to that thing. But I think this one doesn't require. Yeah. Okay, good. But when you come here, you're supposed to have that thing, which makes sense because to get here, we had to like glitch up one of them. So to get here, you're supposed to use that the natural way, but we did not. Thankfully, you can just scan this once you get on this side, just to skip that whole bowling segment and get through quicker. So yeah, hi, how you doing? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. What does this do? Oh yeah. What the fuck is a reflecting pool? The Chozo used to come here and just like stare into it and reflect on life or something? I don't fucking know. Anyway, and then the half pipe thingy, the item that we use with it, we're actually supposed to have that as well. But because we don't, okay, what you're supposed to do actually, you're supposed to come down here, and the drain pipe is blocked or locked or whatever. So you're supposed to blow it up, and then the water is going to drain and go away. And that will reveal this to be in the shape of a half pipe. And you're supposed to use a specific item with this, but because we don't have that, we can't. But there's a way around it. We're going to jump on this toad, which honestly, at this point, I don't even think these are really enemies anymore. They're just misguided friends, because they don't hurt you at all. They can't do damage, and they're more useful than anything. Like that, you do but they're not enemies. Like, they don't do anything bad to you. They're friends. I love you. But anyway, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to jump on him and then ghetto jump up here, which I didn't explain. Not really. Yeah, I did. No, I didn't. Maybe I did. It's where you tap the wall, and then the second you tap the wall, you jump away, and then at the height of your first jump, you do a second jump, allowing you to get a bit more air because of the whole wall thing. And that's a ghetto jump, and it lets you jump up to places you're not supposed to be able to get to, but it's pretty good. So you want to do a ghetto jump on that like pillar thing off of him to get up here, and then once you do, I think you go through this door. Yeah, this door to get. The ice beam, which is a pretty fun beam. It's also one. I love all the beams in this game. It's just they're all fun. Oh yeah, it can't be opened with that weapon. So one thing I didn't even mention is each weapon has a correlating door. The blue ones can be shot with any door, or no, each weapon except for the power beam. And I guess I just kind of spoiled that the plasma beam is the 4th beam. Good job, me. Way to go. Anyway. Each beam has a correlating type of door that can only be opened with it. So the blues are opened by whatever. White is opened by the ice beam, and then purple is the wave beam, and I guess red is the plasma beam that you know about now. Where are we going to go now? I don't know. I guess I'll go this way. So the ice beam is pretty cool. It's a beam of ice. The only real downside is that it's slow. But that's okay. It's still pretty cool. Talon Overworld South. This elevator will not be used very often, to be honest. It's not. I don't know. You're not going to use it very much, but we're going to use it now. So that's good. And we're going to. What are we doing? I don't even fucking know. We're going to go to a place that I don't know. There's not much to be said about it, actually. Oh yeah, the ice beam one-shots these guys, so that's pretty cool. The ice beam is... Oh shit, we're not supposed to be here! Oh! That's the wrong way to go. Yeah, there's nothing to be done there, to my knowledge. We do not want to be anywhere in that area for quite some time. We're actually supposed to go through a tunnel that I didn't even see because I'm stupid. Actually, no, I'm not stupid. I just didn't go to the right room. Well, I am stupid, but in addition to being stupid, I didn't go to the right room, but I didn't go to the I didn't not go to the right room because I'm stupid. I just happened to be stupid and didn't go to the right room. But this is a save station. I'm not going to use it though. I don't really like saving during the video in the event that something goes wrong with the recording, because I don't actually have a backup save, and if something goes wrong and a recording is lost or something and I save, I have to replay the entire game, which isn't really a bad thing because it's a fun game and I'm not that far. I could probably get to this point in like half the time that I have, because I can just focus on the game and just speed through it without talking or anything. But I'd prefer not to have to redo stuff. Well, actually no, because then I'd also have to do the logbook, and that's not very good, because the logbook is very time consuming. I don't know, I haven't done the logbook in like a very, very long time. It's kind of refreshing to go back and do it on this playthrough for like the first time in a long time. I was about to turn my TV's brightness up, but I'm not going to because that would take up time, and I want to conserve time. I might do it between episodes or something, but it's like early morning. Oh yeah, there's a missile in here. Wow. I always forget about this one because it's just a weird place to put a missile expansion. It's not like out of the way or anything. Well, I mean, it is out of the way. You don't have to come here by any means. I don't know. It's weird to me. But yeah, as you can see, those things hurt you. I never actually showed that, but I talked about it. However, this is a big room, and this is a big metal thing. Oh yeah, and this, my friends, is a flying pirate. Pirates trained and equipped for airborne assault. So they have the dumbest name ever. I love it. They're pretty cool enemies. They're space pirates that fly. But they're easy to kill, especially with Ice Beam. You just shoot them and then shoot them with a missile, and then, I took too long to do it. But you freeze them and then shoot them and they explode. I don't know how they're still able to fly when they're frozen, but whatever. But you might be asking yourself, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. It can be kind of hard to kill them from afar with the Ice Beam, though, because the Ice Beam's so slow that they can dodge it. Space Pirate AI is actually pretty good. I'm not going to lie. But you might be asking yourself, Danor, Londo, why are there space pirates here? Well, that's because this is the frigate from the beginning of the game. The tutorial thingy. Why did I shoot a missile? This is it's the frigate in the beginning of the game that we were on, and we fought the Parasite Queen, and then it crashed. And am I supposed to be over here? I don't think so, but whatever. And it crashed onto Talon 4, specifically here. And it's all crashed and messed up now. And it's actually an area in the game. It's used twice, but it's completely different this time around because it's, crashed. And you need the Ice Beam to go into it, which we have, but we're not actually going to go into it for a wide variety of reasons. But we're not supposed to go here for a very, very long time, and even though I've been doing this game out of order, I actually do want to save this for later. Because there isn't any real reason to go there now, because it's not going to be good. We can't even get through it right now. So, yeah. But I figured I might as well mention it. There it is, in its full glory, or lack thereof, because it's not glory. Oh, yeah. Phazon. This is Phazon. Seeping out is highly toxic. This is Phazon. If you walk into it, you get hurt. It's one of the more deadly items, or things in the game. It does a ridiculous amount of damage. It's crazy. But, yeah, and this is a room. I don't know. I've always liked. Jesus, never mind. I was gonna say I've always liked this room, and then that happened, and I was like, never mind. I don't like this room as much. But yeah, so that's the frigate. It's now crashed on Talon 4, which is pretty cool, and we'll go back to it much later, but not right now. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna end this video here. It's a bit of a short video, but I figure I might as well. All right. So that's going to be it for this episode. In the next episode, we'll head back to Phendrana Drifts. I might just start the video there. I don't know yet. Maybe. Whatever. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, night, week, month, life, year, everything. And just enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Me, Michael Jackson. I don't know. Thank you for watching this shitty video. In the next one, we will do more stuff in a shitty manner. But until then, bye. Thanks for watching. Come back, please.